Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct, Montreal, Quebec. In front of me today, wow, another box of this stuff, Team Canada. I have a box of 2020-21 Upper Deck Series, no, not Upper Deck Series, Upper Deck Team Canada Juniors. We're gonna set sail on a schooner with Natalie Spooner. She's a superstar. Hey, we have Laffy on the cover, that's kind of cool. Configuration, 5 cards per pack, 15 packs per box, which it amounts to 75 cards. I'm gonna go through really quickly because I've already opened up a box of that stuff. So if you want the rundown, go to my other break, please. Base set 1 through 120, tier checklist, exclusives, high gloss parallels. Program of excellence are 101 through 145, also exclusives of that, and there are high gloss of that. And also there are, of course, auto and jersey parallels. Within a box break, we would expect one premium auto swatch number to 199 or less, 3 additional hits, autos, relics, and 6 inserts. Typically, we receive 3.75 of the Program of Excellence and 1.5 of those new Golden Futures, 5 numbered parallels otherwise, and bang, bong, bing, boing, let's pop this stuff open. So we would be looking for Laffy, probably 1% hit to hit his gold spectrum or whatever they call it, those super duper swatches. Jamie Drysdale, Bowen Byram, Cole Perfetti, Aki Thomas, Connor McMichael, Ty Smith, and etc., etc., etc. Owen Foote. And of course, I keep on saying and always say I want to hit Marie-Philippe Poulin because I love her. I wish she would send me a jersey. That's what I'd like. If you're watching this video, send me a jersey. I wouldn't mind a signed jersey of hers. All right, guys. Boom, bang, bing, and bong. Hendrix Lapierre, Quinn Byfield. I mean, there are all kinds of dudes and dudettes in here. So here we go, guys. Let's rock and roll. So if you guys are wondering how I'm doing in my bracket for the NHL playoffs, I got every single team right except for the Leafs. And the Leafs were 1 goal away, 1 tip in away. Isn't that sad that it busts my bracket up? And why did I have faith in them? Because I believe in the Ghosts of Montreal Forum. Obviously, they seem to have the antithesis of the Ghosts of the Montreal Forum, which is why Mitch Marner would be held up at gunpoint, you know. And of course, I bet the fans are finding that funny. I don't find that funny on any level. Okay, our first Program of Excellence, here we go. Bing, bang, bong, boing, I keep on saying. And Sabranko, Defense, Program of Excellence. These are really nice cards. I love this. And there's the Alexis Lafrenière, so a quasi-rookie card, if you will. Yeah, I mean, he makes what, Marner makes 10.9 million, so, and I'm a staunch defender of his. I think he's so good defensively too. But I know some fans are thinking, they should take his Range Rover. They should take other stuff because for $10.9 million, you're supposed to deliver a cup. It could take a decade to win the cup, guys. So just be really open-minded about it, guys. It's going to take a while. And you do have to have faith and you do have to support your team in and out. And I hope they don't bust up the team on any level. I love that team. I think they're ready to go. I think the margin of error is a post or a tip in or 1 poor defensive play. That's the margin of error against the cup champs. So I'm very supportive of them. I was really sort of crestfallen and heartbroken at the fact that they lost. Not because of my bracket, just because I watched this team all year and they are a tremendous team. And it really was that close to getting it done, you know? So, and then if they get it done, just like the Habs, then they can go on a run all the way to the finals. So, and our first jersey card, guys, happens to be Tristan Lennox, a draft pick by the Islanders. He's a 3rd rounder by the Islanders. I guess it's just a base jersey swatch parallel. And there's the Kalen Addison, who's a rookie year. It is this year. Yeah, so they busted up my bracket. Everything else I got exactly right. So I'm pretty proud of myself with regard to that. But there's Megan Augusta, Jocelyn Rock. Oh, look at this, guys. We hit, speaking of goalie mojo, we hit another Tristan Lennox. And look at this. It is a high gloss Program of Excellence. It's not often you hit one of these Program of Excellence high glosses, numbered to 15 only. That is very cool. That is goalie mojo. Yeah, and there's Dylan Cousins as well as Jamie Drysdale. And it's funny how people throw in the towel on Lafrenière. The guy's like 20 years old, man, and he's starting to show some flashes in the playoffs. I honestly think people need to chill out. Oh, we have another jersey, our second jersey. Well, let's see what it is. There's the Marie-Philippe Poulin, there's Ryan O'Rourke, and what is our jersey? Our jersey would happen to be, it's the Kalen Addison, so there you go. Really nice looking card, another base jersey swatch. And Kalen Addison looked really good with our World Juniors, a 2nd round draft pick. but he's with the Wild now. I think he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Penguins. So people have high hopes for that guy. There's Ty Dellandrea. There's Blair Turnbull. Geez, these things are just so massive. And we have the Justin Sourdif, and this would be one of the base exclusives, numbered to 250. It's actually pretty high numbering for those bad boys. Cole Perfetti and Veleno. And last night was the insane game, Battle of Alberta game. That was just nuts. I hope you guys had the over, because if you're betting on that and you have the under, about 10 minutes in, you can turn off the television. Draft class. So this is tiered base. Draft class are tiered base. Connor McMichael, Seth Jarvis, who's on the wing, I guess, on the Aho line. Is that right, with Sveshnikov? And we have our Golden Futures, our first Golden Futures. These are really nice looking cards. Draft eligible Ozzy Weisblatt. Okay. Jamie Drysdale and Sebrango. There are duplicates, unfortunately. I've been reading online all the trolling of Leafs fans, as if Leafs fans don't feel miserable enough. And I actually hate it. I hate all the trolling. I just hate trolling in general. And, you know, someone who wrote back to me say, hey, it's just good fun. And a lot of people said, this is how Leafs fans treat Habs fans. I don't know about that. That's not how I treat people in person. And I hate the fact that people say it's good fun. You're just, maybe you have a sense of humor. To me, fun is like actually playing a sport yourself. And when you play that sport yourself and you get eliminated, you shake hands during the handshake line and you show a little bit of sportsmanship. You don't have to hit people when they're down. I understand the rivalry and so on, but what's going on in social media in terms of social division, I don't find it entertaining at all. I mean, people are just getting quick endorphin rushes, just like they do from cards. They gamble on cards and they get these quick fixes, and that's entertainment to them as they throw all their money out the window. I mean, I'm a little bit over reading these threads online. I just find it all very negative. I don't find it constructive. I don't find people supporting each other. I think it's just cheap laughs. And what I also find is Habs fans, so I'm going to target Habs fans here, they actually eat their own. You know, they get upset at Drouin, somebody defends Jonathan Drouin, and then they melt down on each other. So like, how close is our fan base online really if every single thread is contentious? I think when the Leafs fans, you know, it was just a terrible elimination. I think they could have won, they should have won. It would have been very easy for them to win. But the margin of error is zero. The margin of error is basically 2 inches between a puck hitting the post and going in and not going in. And, you know, just all this laughter and mockery of Pittsburgh Penguins losing when they're up 3-1. Maybe it's fun for you guys. I just find it stupid. I don't find it fun. I find it very disappointed. I mean, maybe give them a week before you troll them, you know? I mean, it's not fun. And some people, you know, is that what it's all about? Is that why you follow sports? And I thought it was actually interesting what Coach Sutter said about the Calgary Flames and the Battle of Alberta. He said, is it really a Battle of Alberta? I mean, yes, it is. But he was like, on the other hand, I think it's bringing everybody together in the province because it's just such a common, you know, focus. I agree with that. I wish we'd see the commonality, because we've seen what's happened to our electoral system. We've seen what's happened to ideology and how we feel about each other. To be honest, guys, I find it small. I find it all very small. Yes, teasing, yes, rivalry, fine. But the mockery, the constant laughing out loud at each other online, is it really good? Does it make you feel good that you get an adrenaline rush for 4 seconds because you're mocking somebody else and trying to belittle them? I mean, find another way of having fun so that both parties have fun. I'm not sure both parties are having fun at this point. Another Marie-Philippe Poulin, Nolan Foote. Anyways, I said my piece on that, guys. I've had enough. And then someone was telling me, well, McDavid is just a goal scorer. He'll never win a cup, you know, and stuff like that. The guy had 14 points in the first round and 4 points yesterday. Yes, he was a minus or whatever yesterday. But honestly, guys, if you think McDavid's never going to get a cup with that skill level, you obviously don't know the game, because he's got 15, 20 years to get that cup. The kid's going to get that cup. Whether it's with Edmonton, I have no idea. But I just had enough of it. I had enough of people just talking smack at each other. Anyways, I've said my piece. I'm going to stop. There's Olivier Rodrigue. So it's one of the draft ones. Lavoie. And we do have our thickage here, guys. So here we go, guys. This is our major hit, guaranteed one of this. And behind the Theo Rochette, man, I'm just so like amped right now. And it is obviously an auto. It is obviously the spectacular special ones that we're supposed to receive. So $1.99, so it's obviously not going to be Lafrenière. I think it's 1% odds for Lafrenière anyways, because it's numbered to 125. And this one, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this patch. And it's Damon Hunt. Look at this patch, guys. What a beautiful patch. That is unbelievable. It's a crest logo thing. That's beautiful, guys. I have to say, this is just one of the nicest ones I've received. What a sick patch. Beautiful. All right. Damon Hunt's another one of the wild prospects, another one of their defensive prospects. They get a bit deep in the pool, but they're a fun team. They are a super duper fun team. Of course, I had St. Louis over them. It just takes years to get through, guys. Jean-Luc Foudy, Cormier, and we have apparently another one of these bad boys exclusives, and it's at Anne-Sophie Betez, and this is numbered to 250 as well, so another one of the exclusives. There's Quinn Byfield and Book. All right, continuing on, guys. I think we're guaranteed another auto or hit of some form. I have to say, I think they're in this year. Oh, it's another jersey. I have to say, in this year, I think there are a little bit less hits than there were in previous years in terms of the high-end hits. And who is our jersey here is the question. So we have another one of these jerseys. And oh, look at this. It's Ty Dellandrea. And it's another one of the tablecloth jerseys, or napkin jerseys, if you will. And it would happen to be Ty Dellandrea. All right. Their 13th overall pick. And when I say they, I mean Dallas. He did get into a game. Did he get into the last game? I think it was in the last game that he finally got some action. His Ottinger went off the chain. Bernard Docker, and another one of the Program of Excellence, and it's an exclusive one, and it's Justin Sourdif, and it's numbered to 165, so it's a Program of Excellence. I like that they do this. They do a Program of Excellence exclusives. Very cool. Another Jamie Drysdale. Last couple of packs, guys. Oh, wow. Is that another hit? Or is that a filler? Yeah, it's another one. It's another major hit. So we received a second one. So that means we have 5 hits in this box, guys. I won't complain about that. Yeah, the next round's going to be really hard to gauge because that's when goaltending really should lock in, minus that one game yesterday. That was crazy, man. Honestly, and I knew it'd go over. I was convinced. I have friends who do gamble, and they're asking me what to do and so on. I had one friend in particular who was saying, what to bet on. I'm like, I think the early games, early in the series can go over, especially that particular game, Battle of Alberta. All right. And we have another one of these. Oh, rose gold. We have a rose gold. That is really cool. I didn't even know that we had rose gold. So we have a rose gold golden future number to 99. So this is again like another exclusives, but this is in relation to the golden futures. That is very nice. That's an extra hit as far as I'm concerned. There's Hendrix Lapierre. All right, and when Mitch Marner was held up at gunpoint, which is absolute insanity, and of course I don't think he even knew it was Mitch Marner, but the guy said, I just want the Range Rover. You know what Mitch Marner said in return? He said, go ahead, take it, which is the proper response when somebody has you at knife point or gunpoint, because do you really care about possessions at the end of the day? You might. Let's see what we get here. So we have behind the Olivier Rodrigue, we have the Sarah Nurse. Sarah Nurse was off the chain in the last tournament. She was just bonkers. It's really nice to see her come into her own. And it's a woman. It's one of the women. So who is it? Let's see. I think it's Turnbull, isn't it? It's Blair Turnbull. Yeah, it's a Blair Turnbull. Nice. Another one of these patches. It's really interesting, actually. It's a pretty cool looking patch. And it is, in fact, Blair Turnbull, number to 199. So we did receive 2 of these again. That's awesome. I love it. So that's basically it, guys. It's been a diatribe because I'm tired of trolling online. I don't know why. I'm just done with it. But what a box of this stuff. I have to say, man, I mean, high gloss Program of Excellence and an exclusives Program of Excellence, number to 15 only. We also hit a high gloss. We had 2 high glosses in one box, which is pretty amazing. Look at all these exclusives and numbered cards within this year. 3 separate jersey cards and 2 of the major auto hits, auto patch hits, if you will. Just great stuff, guys. Again, I recommend these boxes if you can get them affordably. Good luck getting them affordably. You know who I happen to be? I happen to be Fultoncards, live and direct from a place called Montreal, Quebec.
You've been as constant as a northern star.